now present Maestro Leckrone with his award. Another legend, Madison, Mr. Mitch Hand.
And he's physiologically about 26 younger than I am. He jumps rope, he does jumping jacks, and runs around. I mean, it's amazing. But you know, in his career, the great Michael Leckrone has dealt with adversity and turmoil and hardship, and at times outright envy and resentment. And that's just the times he had to deal with the administration. The game was watching the band. The band always won. And this man is so good, and the band is so outstanding, and they're known around the country for being the very best marching band there is. And you know the spring band concert, have you been there? It's spectacular. This band has written over 200 pieces of original music, and he plays all the right covers as well. He's got thousands of Unity of Band alumni around the country. If he called them and said he needed them to come back and help the band, they would walk here. They love this band. Let's give a big round of applause for the
Orator, the legendary Mark Anthony, when he walked into Cleopatra's bedroom and said, "I really didn't come here to make a speech." Something very frightening about the term Lifetime Achievement Award. It sounds as if both are coming to an end. Someone's clapping for that. Thank you very much. But I'm reminded of an autobiography by Duke Ellington called "Music is My Mistress," and in it he talks about the obsession that a person has to have to be a successful musician. And I think we saw that obsession on stage today. And that's what being a part of music has always meant to me. You have to have that obsession. I've been fortunate in that in a couple of days I'm going to be celebrating the 58th anniversary with the love of my life. And if my wife ever finds out about her, she'll kill me. Seriously, we will be celebrating our 58th year together, and she's been one of the things that's allowed me to participate in that obsession along with my 5 kids, and who maybe don't always understand the obsession, but have been supportive of it. Yes, I have 5 kids. I don't do music all the time. Madison Music Association on 3 levels. First of all, personally, for this recognition, which is a great, great honor, and I will value it very much. The second, for what they do in schools, in the music schools. You've heard it talked about tonight, and I really believe it. You know, back in the 1780s, John Adams said, I wasn't there. Back in the 1780s, John Adams said, we must study politics and war so that the next generation can study science and mathematics, so that the generation after that can study music, poetry, and art. And we may not have evolved as much as John Adams would have hoped, but there's hope when you have people like mamas and other people trying to keep music alive in the school, because I think it's very important. To join in thanking them for the great diversity of music that you saw on this stage tonight. That to me is again what music is about. We should enjoy it all. And I have that great sense of diversity, and I love all kinds of music. I got that from my father. My father was my high school band director, and he gave me that thought. He said when I was very young, he said, Mike learns about all kinds of music. Learn about symphonic music. Learn about jazz. Learn about rock and roll. Learn about country music. He says it's all important. It all has its worth. Don't turn your back on any of it. And then he added a postscript. He always said, but don't pay attention to music they play at burlesque shows. He said the music there isn't very good, and you probably see something you shouldn't see. Well, I'm 7 or 8 years old. I don't understand that. But I heard this litany every day of my high school career. For 4 years, I heard this. Learn about all kinds of music, kids. It's all important. Don't turn your backs on any of it. There's worth in every kind of music that you can think of. Don't pay any attention to the music they play at the burlesque show, because the music there is pretty good. You probably see something you shouldn't see. Finally, I went away to college, Butler University. Like any 18-year-old kid, I'm sure Mitch was one of those too, you have to find out for yourself. One night I went to the Fox Theater. I think it was a corner of 22nd Illinois. I don't know if I remember that. But I went up in the balcony, and I hadn't been there 2 or 3 minutes, and I knew my dad was right all those years. Folks, the music wasn't very good. And I did see something I shouldn't see. Dad was in the 3rd row.